Have you ever had one of those wait a second nights? It's Saturday, you're flat on your back, staring at the ceiling, running the math on rent, daycare, groceries, the car that needs tires, and you think, okay, how do I actually make more money? Yeah. That. Hey, I'm Nate, and I'm a little too obsessed with how today's money rules actually work. I'm kind of obsessed with where I'll bring up AI side income at brunch. Yep. That guy. Here's the deal. If you're done with advice that doesn't match reality, just work harder, skip sushi, this video's for you. Before we dive in, hit subscribe and tap like. Not for the algorithm, for the younger you who still believed hard work alone was enough. Now, quick question, what if the income game you think you're playing already changed? What if the fastest path isn't more grind, but smarter leverage? Today, I'm sharing 5 stories, regular people with regular problems, who used AI to do about 80% of the grind and add real dollars to their day. I'll show you what they did, what it costs, how hard it is, and how much you can make. And I'll give you a tiny script you can send tomorrow to land your first paying client. No hype. No get rich quick. Just leverage. Let's start where most people actually are. Meet DeShawn. He runs a neighborhood gym with a great vibe and a broken back end. Every Sunday night he's on the couch manually texting members about renewals. Thumbs sore, brain fried, revenue leaking. I tell him, give me 1 week and your Sunday is back. He laughs, automatic. Nate, I'm the automation. So I pitch it plain, let an AI bot tag check-ins, auto DM people at risk, and book calls. If revenue doesn't rise in 30 days, I'll fix it for free. He says, if you can make that happen, I'm in. Here's what I set up for him. First, I connect the lead form to the CRM so every person has a profile we can actually act on. Then I build a 3-step SMS sequence that sounds human. Hey, name, noticed you haven't checked in this week. Want me to hold a spot for tomorrow's 6 a.m.? If they ignore that, we send quick quiz, strength, cardio, or class. I'll text you a 2-week mini plan. If their membership is expiring, they get 7 days left at your current rate. Reply renew and I'll lock it in. Next, I drop in a chatbot that answers the stuff. Staff hates repeating, what time is the 6 a.m. class? How do I freeze my membership? Do you have family plans? And when it doesn't know, it hands off to a human and, more importantly, it books calls. Finally, I flag at-risk members, no check-ins plus expiring soon, and the bot reaches out with a gentle nudge and a link to grab a 10-minute restart call. Week 1, it's live. Month 1, the gym recovers $5,100 in renewals. Sundays go quiet again. DeShawn keeps me on at $1,500 a month and introduces me to 2 other gym owners. That's what leverage looks like. 1 win turns into a pipeline. If you're thinking, okay, but what would I need to do this? It's a few pro tools, the client CRM, an SMS platform, a simple chatbot builder, and glue to connect them, plus curiosity and the discipline to master 1 use case end-to-end. Effort is medium, you're mapping a journey, lead next trial next check-ins next risk next renewal. Potential looks like $200 a day with a couple of retainers, $1,000 to $2,500 a day when you bundle lead gen plus CRM plus back office for bigger clients. And if you have 0 portfolio, borrow mine, offer 5 to 10 free pilots with 1 string attached. If I overdeliver, you let me publish the results as a case study. Keep the best clients as retainers, then ask each for 2 intros. That's how you go from I'm the automation to the system runs while I sleep, and that's exactly what businesses pay for. Revenue up, hassle down. Here's Marco's story. He spends his days under the hood at a dealership, wizard with engines, allergic to blank pages, and on lunch breaks he listens to a couple of local mechanic podcasts. One night he tries something different, fires up an AI note-taker to capture highlights and timestamps from an episode, then asked ChatGPT, turn this into 3 posts, a top-of-funnel explainer, a mid-funnel checklist, and a bottom-funnel service page, plus FAQs a chatbot could quote. 10 minutes later, he's got clean drafts that read like a service advisor wrote them. He records a tight 90-second loom, 2 sample intros, a tiny "here's what your site is missing" map, and emails a shop. I turned your winter tires episode into 2 SEO posts and a service page. Want them live by Friday? Shop number 1 says yes at $150 per post. Shop number 2 wants 4 per month. Shop number 3 asks for an FAQ hub because the same questions flood the phones. Marco doesn't reinvent. He reuses the outline system across all 3, swapping details and local keywords. Tools? Free to start. Effort? Low. You're shaping expert talk, not writing a novel. Potential? Farms pay $10 per post, but package this as traffic plus time saved and you're at $200 to $500 a day across a few clients, plus affiliate links on review posts, tire gauges, winter mats, battery tenders. If you're starting from zero, steal his move. Send the 90-second loom with 2 sample intros and a mini topic map, then offer a pilot, 2 posts plus content plan for $149 with a simple promise. If impressions don't move in 30 days, I'll fix it free. Tiny risk, fast yes, and 1 podcast turns into a monthly contract. Let's now talk about Jasmine's story. She's a night shift nurse on a 2 a.m. lunch break, earbuds in, watching her favorite personal finance channel, and the advice is great, but the thumbnails whisper when they should shout. She DMs the creator, "Your videos are great. Your thumbnails are shy. Can I try 3 that scream?" Saturday morning, coffee, sweatpants, laptop, she lines up 30 viral examples in that niche and asks ChatGPT, "What patterns do these share? Give me a prompt and layout guide." The blueprint comes back: close-up face, strong contrast, max 3 words, 1 arrow, 1 prop. She drops that into Midjourney and Canva, builds a simple template, spins 3 variations, and records a tight 60-second loom. Here's what you're doing now. Here's why it blends in. Here's my fix. Monday, the reply lands. $99 for a starter pack. Can you do it by Wednesday? 2 weeks later, CTR up 18%. Can you handle 8 a week at $50 each? Tools, free to $30 a month. Effort, medium. You're learning composition and fast iteration, not art school theory. Potential, $50 a day doing 5 quick thumbs, up to $200 to $400 a day with higher-end, testable thumbnails for serious channels. And the way she sold it is the playbook. Pick 1 niche you actually like next, build a 100-channel list next, send a 60-second audit with 1 mock next, offer a tiny paid test. 1 small yes snowballs into 8 a week. Next is Louise and Anna's story. They run a food truck that smells like heaven, sizzling plancha, lime in the air, but their website is a mess. The menu's buried, it crawls on foams, and the order button practically ghosts you on mobile. I tell them, give me 2 minutes, and fire off a loom. I mocked a 1-page site in Framer with a giant order now above the fold, text meal to, short code, to join your specials list, and a gallery that actually loads fast. They write back, we'll try it for $499 if you can do it in a week. Deal. I pull their 10-question intake into ChatGPT to draft clean, on-brand copy, use Midjourney to spin a hero image that feels like their truck at golden hour, and set up a $99 a month care plan with a simple AI lead capture that auto-texts daily specials at 11:30 a.m., right when stomachs start talking. Week 2, my phone rings. We sold out on Tuesday. Can you add catering? Now 1 fix becomes 3 income lines. $499 build, $99 a month care plan, $250 automations add-on, and everything talks to everything. Site to SEO basics to AI forms to CRM to SMS. On camera I grin and tell my audience, this is what leverage looks like. 1, yes, that multiplies. If you're wondering what it takes, it's simpler than it sounds. A no-code builder like Framer, Bolt, Reloom plus domain/hosting basics. Effort is medium because you're packaging speed, clarity, and conversions, not reinventing the internet. potential starts around 100 a day with straightforward one-pagers and climbs to $500 to $1,000 or more a day as you stack clients and upsells. SEO basics, hosting, AI capture piping leads into CRM and SMS. Starting from zero, do exactly what I did here. Build 2 to 3 portfolio sites for friends, family, or your own idea. Record a crisp 2-minute Loom audit for local businesses, and offer a $499 one-pager delivered in 7 days with a redo-free promise if it doesn't improve speed and conversions. One fast win, a cleaner funnel, and suddenly you're the person they call when they're sold out on a Tuesday. Last but not least is Priya's story. She runs a daycare, tiny shoes lined up by the door, finger paint on the smocks, and she loves child development research but hates being on camera. So she builds 5-minute parent playbooks as faceless videos, scripts from ChatGPT, voiceover with 11 labs, B-roll, and simple graphics on top. I tell my audience, watch how smart systems stack. Video number 7, toddler sleep routines, quietly pops. Comments ask, do you have a printable? Priya adds a one-page checklist PDF and drops 2 affiliate links, a toddler clock and a white noise machine. By month 3, ads plus affiliates average $35 a day. By month 8, 2 more breakout videos and sharper packaging, it hovers around $520 a day. That's the library effect. You publish once, it pays daily. What you need is basic, light editing, access to B-roll, and, optional, an AI voice. Effort is medium because the real work is story, hooks, pacing, titles, thumbnails. Potential starts at $10 to $50 a day early and grows to $500 or more a day with a small, well-packaged library. It compounds. How Priya grew is the part to steal. She asked ChatGPT for 10 hook variations per topic, paired each with a matching title and thumbnail idea, and promised herself every upload would be 1% better. Cleaner hook, clearer title, bolder thumbnail, tighter cut. 10,000 iterations, not 10,000 reps. That's how naptime notes become a channel that pays while the kids are down. Lazy doesn't mean effortless. It means leverage. See the pattern? Jasmine sells CTR, not art. Marco sells distribution, not paragraphs. Priya sells a library, not a one-off video. Louise and Anna buy a system, not a homepage. DeShawn pays for time back and revenue up, not a robot for fun. AI handles the 80% so you can focus on the 20% that actually moves the needle. Pick a niche, spot the gap, make a tiny promise, deliver fast, ask for the next step. Here's the tiny promise you can send tomorrow. The same style Jasmine, Marco, and Priya used. Subject, 60-second audit for brand/channel. Hey, name, I noticed 3 quick wins you can implement this week. Here's a 60-second loom. If you want, I'll deliver a starter pack in 48 hours for X price. If it doesn't improve, metric, I'll redo it for free. Nate, short. Specific. Easy to say yes to. You get paid before the call. The call just confirms details and opens the door to upsells. Now let's get into your 7-day ceiling stair to cashflow challenge. Day 1 to 2, choose your lane, build a 3-piece sample, 3 thumbs, 3 posts, 3 video scripts, 3 mini sites, or 1 automation demo. Day 3, record 10 Loom audits, about 120 seconds each. Day 4, send 25 emails with the script. Day 5 and 6, fulfill the first paid starter pack, document before/after, and day 7, ask for 2 referrals, publish a 1-page case study. Remember, done beats perfect. Tiny paid tests beat giant unpaid proposals. Iterations beat inspiration. Back to Saturday night, the bills didn't change, but your toolset did. You don't have to outwork the system, you can outleverage it. If this helped you see the game more clearly, drop a comment and tell me which play you're going to try first: thumbnails, blogs, faceless, sites, or automations, and why. I'm Nate, and my mission is to make your money work.